Some of the windows at my house have a broken latch. When I lift the window up, it'll kind of fall out of the track. I looked on Amazon for a replacement part. It's about $8 plus shipping a set, so I decided to might as well go ahead and print it. I've made a 2-part video series. The first part is taking it apart, measuring it. I draw all the measurements out just so it's quicker for me to draw it in CAD software. And then I use OnShape, which is a free 3D modeling software, in order to draw out the part. In the second part, I will use Cura in order to make the file that the 3D printer reads, and then I'll print the part and assemble it, and we'll see how it works. So here I have both the top. This is what the latch goes in. This is what it goes on. So just looking at this, I'm going to draw it on the piece of paper. So easiest thing to do is just trace it, and that's what we're going to do. Just put it down, and we will just trace, outline. It's right here. And so I'm going to do something called ordinate dimensions. So we'll say this is 0 for the x, so going this way is positive. I'm going to call this top 0 for the y, and so down going this way is going to be positive. Our overall width 0.727, 0.515. 0.436 for the whole width. So we've got 0.151. We'll just throw it off over here just because it's easier. .773. We'll say 1.681. Here, I'm going to use depth. Say 1.625 is good enough. For that. We'll say 0.1. Doesn't matter. Work. Right here, 0.630, 0.451 right here. Let's dimension it like that. That's roughly right here. .6. 128. So we'll say 0.728, same thing. And this is the height is whatever we want, really. Say 0.25. Okay, I've created a OnShape document. I will draw this on the top plane. Let me go ahead and hide the front, hide the right. Top plane. First I'll draw a square, and what I'll do is I'll draw the things and then cut them away. It's just kind of how I prefer to do things. Center point rectangle. Dimension. And it's 2.935. Forgot to measure that, but I just did it real quick. And then we've got 0.727 overall width. We will extrude this 0.184. Okay, now we'll draw we got a cutout down here. Draw another sketch. Make a rectangle, corner, S key, dimension. That one is 1.625, 625. It's kind of a weird way to dimension it, but whatever. That's how I measured it. We'll say 0.515. And this is a remove blind or through all. Now we'll go ahead and make our oval. Sorry, slot. We'll make our slot. Draw a circle. Another circle. Make some lines between these circles. L key. Horizontal. H. Circles equal. Our circle is 0.151. Sorry, our slot. I keep calling it a circle. We said the width of this is 0.4375. Okay. Let's drag this in. 0.773 overall width. Well, what's it? Oh, I didn't like that. So if we do center to center is fine. 0.773 minus 0.4375. That'll give us that. And we'll go ahead and trim these. So let's dimension. So this is 1.681. This is a remove, say through all. If we rotate it around, we had a cutout on the, it's like the top side. Go ahead and hide the top plane, we don't need that. Click right here, draw a rectangle from the corner. 1.18 is what we got. I just measured it. Width of that is 0.219. Just round it off. Remove. Let's see the depth of that. 0.14. So we said 0.1. Let's go ahead and right click, edit. 0.14. Okay, now we make the triangle on the front. Top view. And a little bit of undercut on the bottom, so we'll draw that real quick. Dimension that. 0.451. Submitted ordinate. Something like that, because we had a little bit of gap over here. We're going to say, I don't know if this will work. Let's try and pick this line segment and that and call them equal. Did work. That's about 0.1, so we'll just leave it at that. And then this was 630. Make a point here, and then we can add a fillet. And I'll show you that in just a second. Make these vertical. Maybe we won't. Try that. Basically, let's remove that material through all. Now, like I said, we'll add a little fillet here. I'm going to say, I don't know, 0.02. Now, many times when I 3D print something, I like to put fillets in the corners because that's what the printer is going to do anyway. It just makes it smoother. So I might go to do that, but oh, I did forget a couple things. Let's go back to the top view. We have the little window thing. I think we said 60 thousandths. .728 from the end. There we go. Gonna make the little finger thing on top. So we'll go ahead and sketch corner rectangle. Select that, S key, dimension, edge, line, drag it down here, click. We're at 0.6. Our width on this, 1/8 of an inch, which really doesn't matter. We can go, let's just make it bigger than that. 3/16. Go ahead and extrude it. 1/4 inch. Line. Make a the relief kind of like we saw. It's just a triangle cut. S key, dimension. We'll say 0.1875. What's that look like? A little too much. Sure, looks good. Remove through all. Now we can add some fillets just because. Get 0.02. If you want to draw in metric, 0.5 many times is what I'll do, just kind of default. I might even go a little bit more. What about 1 millimeter? That looks good. If you don't like it, right click edit. We can say 0.02 again. So I'll go ahead and add some fillets around the outside. Also, I like to put chamfer on the bottom. It has to be, it can be just real small. And what that does is just allows, you can cut off any amount extra and it won't smush out if your first layer is kind of pushed into the bed a lot. So I'll just print this thing out. If you right click over here at part, export, go to STL, binary inch, yeah, it's fine. Download it. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment below or subscribe if you really like it and you want to see more stuff. This is, like I said, part of a 2-part series, and I'll include the link here and also include it below to go to the second part.